Here we have a majestic liftoff of LVM-3 M4 rocket carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft.
P2 tracking.
Just a few days from now, the Indian Space Research Organization will find itself in the same spot that it was about 4 years ago. India's third mission to the moon, Chandrayaan-3, will be ready to attempt a successful touchdown on the lunar surface near the south pole of the moon and become only the fourth country in the world after the US, Russia and China to achieve this feat. But before that happens, ISRO will have to ensure that the lander module achieves a predefined lunar orbit. So on Thursday, if you remember, this lander module, which consists of the lander as well as the rover, successfully separated from the propulsion module and began its solitary journey around the moon. Now this lander module, ISRO is going to conduct a series of braking maneuvers to ensure that it achieves that predefined orbit. On Friday at about 4 p.m, a deboosting exercise will be conducted where the lander module would descend to a slightly lower lunar orbit and eventually reach that orbit of about 100 kilometers to 23 kilometers, which brings it to a point which is closest to the lunar surface, so that ISRO scientists can start the powered descent on the evening of August 23rd. Now this critical juncture comes at a time when another Russian spacecraft is heading to the moon almost 47 years after its last moon mission. Moon has become extremely important for the spacefaring nations across the world. The US has announced its Artemis programs and plans to put its astronauts back on the moon after decades. Russia and China are working together to establish a lunar base in another decade or so. Now ISRO's mission, apart from looking to find evidence of the water molecules trapped in this permanently shadowed region of the South Pole, also plans to discover or make a lot of scientific discoveries regarding the composition of the moon's atmosphere as well as the regolith, which is basically a term used for the lunar soil. And a successful demonstration of a moon landing will also bring it in the elite club of spacefaring nations who have achieved the feat so far. Moon is going to be extremely important in the years to come as countries are looking at it as a platform to plan more interstellar missions in the next few years.